Hello everybody, and welcome to another Sit and Be Fit session with Judy. Thinking about taking care of our bodies, I read in John 10:10, I came that we may have life and have it abundantly. And then in Romans 12:1, Paul tells us, I appeal to you therefore, brothers and sisters, by the mercies of God, to present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God. As we ponder how we can have a more abundant life by taking care of our bodies, let's ask ourselves, 1, how can I glorify God with my self-care? And 2, how can I take better care of what God has given me? We're going to begin today by celebrating our ability to move. So let's sit up nice and tall. Spine straight, shoulders relaxed, neck long, and breathe. Then we're going to tilt our head one way so that our ear is aimed towards that shoulder. And we're going to put the opposite arm behind the small of our back for an additional stretch. And then we're going to sit up nice and tall, and we're going to lean the other ear towards that shoulder. Put that opposite arm in the small of our back. And come up tall. Let's shrug our shoulders and feel the tension, and then relax. Let's shrug up until we feel that tension, and then feel the contrasting relaxation. One more time. Shrug and relax. Good. Let's extend our arms out to the side, palms down, and we're going to just shift our upper torso side to side, like this. And then we're going to put our palms up, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to stretch to one side and then the other. This should feel really good through your shoulders and your upper back. Okay, now let's bring our arms in a goalpost position. And we're going to go from this position to stretching up tall and then back down again. And then up tall and back down. Up tall and back down. Up and down. And up and down. And up and down to that goalpost position. And then we're going to squeeze our forearms together and back. Squeeze together forward. Pinch those shoulder blades together in the back. Forward. Pinch those shoulder blades together in the back. Good. Good. Okay, now we're going to go like this, and then we're going to lower our forearms so that our arms are parallel to the floor, and we're going to come down and do a chest, bring our elbows towards our waist and back up to they're parallel to the floor, and then down to our waist, parallel to the floor. Good. Okay, let's leave them at the waist now, and we'll open our arms as much as we can, and then close them, and then open them, and close them, open them, and close them, open, and close, open, and close, open, and close. One more time, open, and close. Okay, again, only we're going to lower one arm, and then we're going to shift, and shift, and shift, shift, and shift, shift. Okay, now what I'd like for you to do is to spread your fingers out, place them on the small of your back so that your thumbs are pointing forward and your fingers are pointing down towards your seat. And then you're going to push your elbows together and look up towards the ceiling and come back to neutral. Then you're going to push those elbows back and together, look to the ceiling and come back to neutral. This is a great stretch for those chest muscles. Again, stretch. One more time. Stretch. Good. Okay, let's lean forward just a little bit. And we're going to bring our arms up and then back down to our thighs. And then up and back down to our thighs. Up. Kind of like a butterfly. Just bring those wings up and down, and up and down, up and down, up and down, up. One more time. Good. Now let's go to our lower body. And what I want you to do is keep the balls of your feet on the floor and just bounce your heels. Heel pumps, heel bounces, whatever you want to call them. Okay, now I need you to scoot back in your chair a little bit, extend one leg forward, and rotate your ankles by drawing as large a circle as you can with that foot. Go back the other way. And place it back on the floor. Raise the other leg. Draw a circle as large as you can with those toes and back the other way. Okay, very good. Now with one foot, what I'd like you to do is raise the toes and then put the toes down and raise the heel. Up and down and up and down with your foot. Okay, other foot. We're going to raise the toes and then the heel, and then the toes and then the heel, and then the toes, heel, toes, heel, toes, heel, toes, heel. Okay, now I've got something for you to try that's going to require you to think a little bit. Go up on the ball of the foot on one foot and go back on the heel on the other foot, and then change. So one foot is going toe and the other one's going heel, and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, back and forth. It takes a few minutes to get, but it's kind of satisfying once you get it. Okay, very good. Now what I'd like for you to do is to take one foot, lift it up, and tap the toe on the floor beside the other one. Okay, up and across and back. Up and across and back, up and across, back, up, like a little mini rainbow. Remember to hold your spine up nice and tall. You'll probably feel this in your thighs. Okay, very good. Now what we're going to do is just tap one heel in front of us. Got to move up on your chair a little bit. Tap one heel forward and the other heel. Tap your heel, tap your heel. Think about your posture. Just doing a simple exercise like this, if you concentrate on holding your spine tall, relaxing your shoulders, keeping your head in alignment, it works to strengthen those muscles, those skeletal muscles. Okay, stop for just a minute, and now we're going to touch a toe out to the side, and then a toe out to the other side. Reach out with your toe side to side, to side, to side, to side. Good. Okay, let's pause for just a minute. Start with one foot, and you're going to go out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in. Just keep up that rhythm. One more cycle, and then pause and lead with the other foot. Out, out, in, out, out, in, out, in. One more. Okay, very good. Now what I'd like for you to do is lift up one knee gently, set it back down. Lift up the other knee gently, set it back down. Just pull it towards you a little bit, a gentle pull. Each time you'll bring it up a little higher. Okay, let's hold it up this time, and we're going to point and flex, point and flex, point and flex, point and flex, point, flex. Okay, return that foot to the floor, bring the other knee up, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Excuse me. And return that foot to the floor. And then we're going to run in place. You don't have to bring your knees up high. Do try to get your foot up off the floor. Faster. Faster. Very good. Okay. Now I'd like for you to lift up that knee again and hold it behind the knee. And you're going to circle your lower leg. You're just supporting it with your hands behind the knee and drawing a circle, and then go back the other way. Okay, let's do the other one. Hold it up gently and then draw a circle with your foot. Go back the other way. Okay, very good. Now I need you to scoot back on your chair again, and we're going to lift a leg, extend it, and return it to the floor. Lift, extend, bend, return to the floor. Up, extend, down, up, extend, up, extend. Try not to hunch your shoulders or your back. Sit up nice and tall. This is another one you're going to feel in your thighs. Okay, let's pause for just a minute. Music wanted to stop. Okay, remember those heel taps we did? We're going to do those again. Only with each heel tap, we're going to clap out in front with our hands. So it's a heel tap and a hand clap together. Okay, 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Okay, let's extend the arms out to the side, and we're going to cross them in front and stretch them out behind. Cross the other way in front, back. Keep alternating which arm goes on top when it's in the front. And we're going to add a little brain teaser here. With the next extension, you're going to touch a toe out to the side, toe out to the side, toe out to the side, toe out to the side. There you go. Okay, we're going to have a wide stance, arms out to the side. We're going to rotate down and touch one ankle, come back up tall. Rotate, touch the other ankle, come up tall. If you cannot reach the ankle, the knee is fine. The idea is just to move however your body allows you to move. The windmill motion. Maybe you can start at your knees and then gradually go down your shin bone until you're almost to your ankle. You might surprise yourself. Okay, very nice. Okay, for this one, we're going to sit just on the edge of the chair. And what I'd like for you to do is start with your hands just down in a relaxed position. We're going to swing them forward and come up off the chair just a little bit and then come back down. And then up and down. And up and down. And up and down. Keep your hips back to protect your knees. You're not coming up into a tall stand. It's kind of a reverse squat is what it is. Strengthening your legs, your hips. Very nice. Okay, let's grab our weights. And we're going to just do side raises today, about shoulder height, and then release. And try to make your release nice and easy so that you're challenging the muscles on the release as much as you are on the lift, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Okay, 3 and 2 and 1. Okay, good. Now let's put the weights on our thighs, hold them there, and just do those little heel pumps again. Push up onto your toes. The weights are going to offer an additional resistance as you push up. Okay, good. Now we're going to lift forward. We're just going to lift to about shoulder height and then back down to the thighs. Shoulder height, back down to the thighs. Shoulders, thighs. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. And up and down. And up and down. One more time. Up and down. Okay, let's turn our palms so that they're facing outward, and we're going to raise the weight to one shoulder, relax, and then raise the other arm or the other weight to the other shoulder and release. Remember to make it a slow release so that your muscles are working on the release just as they are on the lift. Okay, one arm and then the other. I have weights. A soup can will work. A water bottle will work. Just about anything you've got around the house that you can wrap your hand around that gives you a little extra resistance will help you with this. Okay, now we're going to turn the weight, our arms and our palms are going to face outwards, okay? And we're going to do what's called a side curl. So it's the same motion we were just doing where we're bringing the weight up towards our shoulder, alternately one arm and then the other, but we're doing it in a different plane now. Okay, there we go, up and down, up and down. I hope you're enjoying my music, my accompaniment. It's so relaxing. It makes exercising fun. Okay, now keep the palms up, and we're just going to crisscross our hands in front of our body. Our elbows are going to stay near our waist. They're not going to flop around in the air. There you go. Good. Three, and two, and one. Very nice. Let's just hold the weights down beside us and rotate our wrists one way and then the other to relax our shoulders and our wrists. Let's hold them out in front, and we're going to turn them down and up, and down and up, and down and up, and down and up, and down and up. Okay, let's lean our elbows on our knees, and we're just going to open our wrists downward and then curl up, and then down, and then curl them up, and then down and curl them up. Okay, let's turn our palms over, and we're going to do pretty much the same thing. We're going to stretch up and then release, and then stretch up and release. Working those wrist muscles. Up and curl, and up and curl. Okay, good. Now, let's tilt forward a little bit from the waist. Hold our weights so that our palms are facing backwards. We're going to pretend that puppeteer above us is going to pull on our elbows up, 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 and then release them. Okay, just our elbows are going to go up, 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 and down. And up, 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 and down. Up, and down. Try to relax your shoulders. Keep your spine and your neck and your head in alignment. Last one. Okay, now let's hold the weights at our shoulders, and we're just going to stretch up tall and return to our shoulders, and then up tall, return to our shoulders, and up and up and up, up. So you can see how we can sit and be fit. You just need to keep moving. Okay, good. Now, let's lean forward a little bit again. Our back is straight. We're just bent at the hips, and we're going to lift one elbow towards the ceiling and then release it, and then the other elbow towards the ceiling and down. Alternating elbows, reach towards the ceiling and go down. Three, and two, and one. Good. Okay, let's put both of the weights in one hand, and we're going to just anchor our hand on our head above our ear or whatever, and we're going to push this elbow towards the floor, away from the weights, and then sit up tall. Drive that elbow towards the floor, crunching at the waist, and those weights are giving you a nice resistance to work against. Let's do one more. Okay, change hands. and drive that elbow towards the floor on the opposite side from the weights. Remembering to sit up nice and tall in between times. Three, 2, and 1. Very good. You can put the weights aside now. And let's do praying hands. Let's just slowly twist to one side. Come back to center. Let the other elbow lead us back the other way. And to center. Let your elbows lead the way. Around and to center. Around. Back to center. Around. Back to center. Around. Back to center. Okay, very good. Okay, let's put our forearms together and then lift them out and down and out and down, out and down, out and down, out, down, out. Now let's hold those elbows together and open our forearms. Open and close. Open like a clamshell. Okay, now let's bring our hands down and draw a small circle just around our face. And let's make it about shoulder distance apart now, the width of our shoulders. And then make it as large as you can reach around. Okay, let's change direction. Big circle the other way. 1, 2, 3. Come down to shoulder distance. 1, 2, 3. And then just around our face. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Okay. I want you to push out with the palms of your hands and then bring your fists in. Push out with the palms of your hands and then bring your fists in. And then push and fist and push and fist and push and fist, push and fist. Okay, now I'd like for you to take your hands in front of you. They're just going to lightly touch one another. And you're going to draw a circle with your hands. They're going to remain in contact, but not in the same spot. You're just lightly touching one another as you rotate those wrists away from you, away from you, away from you. Okay, now let's go back the other way. You're coming towards yourself this time. And again, they just remain in light contact with one another. Good. Okay, wide stance. We're going to pretend we have a huge kettle of chili going here on this wintry, blustery day. And we're going to stir that pot round and round. Just as big of a circle as you can go. We're going to scrape the sides of that pot. Pause for just a second, go back the other way, scrape the sides of the pot, stir it good. Very good. Okay, let's roll our shoulders forward a little bit. And roll them back. Good. Now let's put one hand on the chair between your legs. And we're going to take the other hand and we're going to stretch up and across. Feel that stretch from your fingertips all the way down your arm and your torso. Okay. Other hand, brace yourself on the chair and then reach up and across. Nice straight line from your fingertips, down your arm, down your side to your hips. Okay, very good. We're going to do one more. We're going to pretend that we're going to try and push our knees together. But our hands are going to work in opposition to that, and they're going to be pushing them apart. So this is called a tug-of-war for obvious reasons. So 1, 2, 3, push those legs together, trying to resist with the hands, and then rest. Push those legs together, but resist with your hands, and rest. Push those legs together and resist with your hands, and relax. Let's do one more time. Try to push those legs together. Okay, good. Now we have to do the opposite of that. We're going to be trying to push our legs apart, but we're going to be keeping that from happening with our hands. Okay? So push those legs apart, but resist with your hands and relax. Push apart and relax. Push apart and relax. One more. Push apart and relax. Okay. Wiggle your fingers. I don't know about you, but that really hurts my hands. Okay, rotate those wrists. Well, I think we're done for another session. And my prayer for you as we end this session is that you're feeling refreshed and encouraged, and that you'll go forward being more mindful of what you're doing to help your body thrive by the activities that you choose to participate in.